Bada bing, bada boom. Welcome everybody to another Drawing with Kuro and Kellen stream. We are on the fourth...
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so hot! Oh, thank you, ladies. I say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and everything beyond and in between. I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
People don't stop screaming outside of my house.
I know. There's a crowd outside my door right now. I'm stuck.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god!
I want your femur! Sorry,
So we got the fourth of Drazen's mega combo. 4 out of 10 aliens he commissioned in a row. This one is a tiny little dude. You can see in the reference photo this nice little contraption here built by Mr. O.R. Ash, but only the little guy with the little red claws is the actual alien. The other parts are results of his abilities, which Kellen will break down for you right now.
Yeah, this guy's a little ventriloquist, yeah. So, Mr. Headcase has the ability of partial reanimation. He can use his tendrils to meld with organic matter, allowing him to partially regenerate and replace missing tissue, allowing him to puppeteer whatever he has latched onto. So basically, he can't bring stuff back to life per se, but he can give it just enough motor activity and autonomy to give it a little bit of his own life and puppet it himself. Like, these things are not sentient. He just sort of makes them... He talks through them, but he gives them the muscles to talk. And that's pretty much his main thing. His weakness is... partial regeneration can only go so far. He could drive around like a dinosaur skeleton, but it wouldn't have anywhere near the actual muscle mass of a living dinosaur, leaving the puppets best left to like smaller things. He can only communicate via written text unless he's possession of something with functional vocal cords. So yeah, he's a bit of a miscellaneous alien, but he's still got these abilities are still fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. He's a big contrast to what we've started off. Usually Drazen aliens are infamous for being big, monstery, detailed-looking creatures. Whereas this guy is one of the simplest designs
small
I've
monster.
seen Drazen come up with. Little dude, little bing bong.
Can I see your screen?
Oh yes, I always forget. Oopsie doopsie.
It's okay. Thank you. Aw. I like his little, I don't know. His body shape reminds me of, and we said this before, on like a stream last week, but his body shape reminds me of like the cold virus, with like those little...
Yeah,
and with those little legs, yeah. Pretty much just the legs and the stalk, really. Alrighty. Could Headcase classify as a parasite alien? Parasite aliens have to be able to modify and enhance others, right?
Yeah, and they're also a classification for species that need a host to survive, whereas I think Headcase can survive on his own.
He can, he just can't talk.
Yeah, so he's not dependent on a host, therefore is not a parasite.
Not a parasite by technicality.
Yeah.
Sounds like an alien from under Transil. A little bit. Oh, I forgot to say where this guy's from. This guy is a necrospasti from Nasher, the same planet as Gorilla. He's one of the oldest living species on the planet and the only inhabitants to know the origins of their world. But due to lacking a means to verbally communicate in a way that doesn't spook other species, it has left them unable to tell the secret to other intelligent life that shares their world. Written communication is not really heard of on Nasher, leaving the necrospasti with not many options but to wait and hope. He's just dying to tell secrets.
So he's drawn with a bone helmet. Do you think that should be part of his design?
I think so, unless you want to draw one with and one without, because I mean, you draw aliens in the process of doing their powers sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And you would have to figure out what he looks like under the helmet otherwise. So yeah, screw it. Have him do that and have I don't know, little cat head he's puppeteering or whatever.
A little thingy here.
Unless you want to do one with and one without.
I think the bone helmet looks cool too.
Me too. It's like Cubone. Oh right, you don't know Pokemon.
I know Cubone because of the dead mom.
You know Cubone?
Yep.
That's right, the dead mom Pokemon.
Yeah.
I recently found out that Kellen is Overhaul from MHA, and it's cool because Overhaul arc was one of my favorites in the whole show. Big W, Kellen. Thank you.
Yeah.
We just ended his. Yep. Big schnoz.
Yeah.
Big long schnoz. No, I appreciate it. We just ended his tenure on the show along with the show itself. It's bittersweet, but it's been a nice almost decade voicing him, and yeah, I'm excited to see if anything else happens with that series. I feel like it's one of those series that's too big to just, fade, right?
Yeah, My Hero Academia Shippuden.
Yeah. Yeah, Deku Boruto.
Yeah.
Beku. Joe Alonzi, thank you for the $2. Says yes, chef.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Kuro and Kellen, if it's not too much trouble, could you give us an update on Soulcatcher? Soulcatcher is drawn. We're just trying to find the time to give it the shadows and energy effects, and then it'll be good, right?
Yep. That's exactly where he's at right now. He just needs some polishing. Same with all the other ones like Tentamol, Gorilla. You can see they're all like almost done. So like the past couple of commissions I've gotten like 80-85% done, but they still need some final touches here and there.
Might do a stream where it's just finishing everything up, might not.
Yeah. Clean up stream.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't want them to focus on the old cast for an MHA sequel. They can start fresh with a new set of characters. I agree. It doesn't need to be more of Deku's story or anybody that we've seen so far. There's so much world to be explored there. They should go to like Indonesia or something. Let's see. Since we can all agree Lieutenant Steele was one of the most underused of the original series characters, how should they have increased his role instead of just Animo Crackers? Maybe UA's Cal Rossum episodes? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he could have been like a force that's like always hunting Ben down. Like just like anytime he got in trouble.
A recurring.
Yeah, it's Lieutenant Steele on his ass about something. And then he could become an ally.
His contact within the U.S. military.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Ben's got military plugs at age 10.
Max does anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been a fun storyline, bridging the gap between the plumbers and the U.S. military.
Yeah. And he could be the perfect vehicle for that storyline. His character.
Yeah. Teaching the U.S. military about alien stuff and the plumbers about military stuff. Could have been a nice bonding episode. Thank you for the compliment, Spider-Man. Thank you.
Spider-Man.
Morning, Serena. Spider-Man. I need pictures. Okay. He goes out and takes pictures. Spider-Man. I didn't need a picture of a fire hydrant. I have plenty of those.
Yeah, pans over to his wall with like hundreds of framed fire hydrants.
Gives him a bunch of pictures of Peter Parker, like from under, with like his greasy chin and stuff.
Yeah.
Parker, I can't use these. I would have loved that if Peter Parker, some Peter Parker in the Spider-Verse that just fucks with Jonah.
Yeah, but somehow like he has like job security, so he can't get fired.
Yeah, like his dad is the mayor or something.
Or Jonah hit him with his car, trying to get pictures of Spider-Man.
He's like, it's a settlement waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And Peter slowly runs the Bugle out of business with his bullshit. We're Spider-Man over. Spider Monkey is a menace. In what scenario would Ben even use this alien in? It's not like there's dead animals lying around, right? I don't know. He probably wouldn't, to be completely honest with you. There's certain aliens where there's just not a lot of practical application in combat. I'm sure there would be some instance where he could use this. I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe
What's a situation Ben would use this in?
Giving puppet shows at like a Bellwood preschool or something.
Look, Susie, it's your dead grandma. She's talking again.
Yeah.
It's her dead grandma on a stick.
Or like if he's like infiltrating somewhere and you need to be like in the system to get past a door or something, he like takes somebody out and then puppets them with Headcase to open the door.
Yeah. You know what? If the dead body or what, does it have to be dead for him to puppet it?
I don't know if it has
or
to
can
be
it just
dead.
be unconscious?
Uses cerebral grips to control foreign body parts and puppet them. Attaches to host.
That opens up a whole new window of possibility if the thing is just unconscious.
I'm not dead.
I'm not Millhouse. Let's see. No, I'm just saying with the dead grandma thing that's not it's an imaginary scenario. I apologize. Yeah, no, if it's an unconscious, if it's like, yeah, if it's like he's in a military base and he knocked out somebody if they're unconscious or whatever.
Yeah. If they do have to be dead, then yeah, I like the idea that Ben just doesn't use him. But maybe like a Ben from an alternate universe, this is one of his favorite aliens. He's just like, I just love killing people and playing with their bodies. Ooh-wee.
Yeah. When are we getting 5 years later Melvin Ben and Sidney Poindexter
Oh
edition?
my god.
Maybe for April Fool's 1 year.
Yeah.
Guys, we're starting up 5YL again, except we're focusing on another Ben variant.
Hello. Excuse me. I was just looking for the bathroom.
Deshaun Edwards donated $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
And says, does the Omnitrix have DNA from aliens that appear in the Action Pack comics, such as Flockro, the Mies Man, Goalitarians, and Mollermites? Perhaps.
Yeah.
We're working through them slowly. If we ever get to that, I don't see why not.
Yeah, if there's at least like if it makes sense with like the rules and the comic is like arguably canon, sure. But some
Sure.
comics like also are clearly not canon, like any one of them that feature Agrigor.
Yeah.
Or ones that use powers differently. Like there's one that shows Ultimate Echo cloning himself. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a stickler for continuity.
That's me.
That's my true self insert.
After all this time, we finally get a Trix user in Melvin Ben. Yep. What's happening with Frostbite in 5YL? Which one's Frostbite?
I think the ghost Frostbite, like from the Ghost Zone, the big wolf guy. He's probably still in the Far Frozen, just maintaining order, chilling. He doesn't really do much.
If Ben got a Kraho transformation, what would they call it? Well, in 5YL, it's a last elk.
Yep.
What's your favorite funny moment from Kuro during his breakdowns? I like when he says, my boy.
My boy.
I like it when he says, Kevin. I like it when he stares at the camera and wishes death upon it.
I like it when he calls me Big Papa.
I like it when he throws his hands in the air.
Because he's a true player.
Yeah. Oh, hey, $10 from JP Money 99. Thank you. Goodness. He says, love y'all vids. Keep up the great work. Also wanted to recommend y'all Superman and Lois, one of the best versions of him out there, up with Reeves' guns in Smallville. It should be on Max. Have you watched Superman and Lois?
I saw the first 2 seasons and I fell off because I just got too far behind and then I started having everything spoiled for me on Twitter.
Mm.
And it
That'll do it.
My motivation, yeah.
I've only seen that one clip where he saves a kid and the kid's like, nice suit. And he's like, thanks, my mom made it for me.
That's episode 1.
That's all I've seen of it.
It's a pretty good scene.
I've met the guy though, he's nice.
Oh, Tyler Hoechlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems
He
cool.
comes to cons a lot. Do ghosts in DP have DNA? Box lunch apparently exists in the future after all.
They have DNA in a sense that they can reproduce and stuff like that, but not in the sense that, like, if you scan them, you're gonna get a ghost alien.
I forget which breakdown it is, but the moment where he was speaking to one of his cats and says, "Stop freaking with my microphone, Bruce."
Oh, that could have been
They
so many.
could have been any one of them.
Yeah.
They do that on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played the infamous games by Sucker Punch? Yes, I have. They are some of my favorite games on this God's green earth. I adore the infamous games. In fact, it's funny you should ask that, and you'll find out one day. One day soon.
What do you do in them?
You play as Cole McGrath, who is he was caught in the conduit explosion, which turned him and a bunch of people with the conduit gene into superheroes, basically, that can each they each have super strength and agility and all that regular superhuman stuff, but then they all can also manipulate one element, and Cole manipulates electricity, and he just and he just sort of runs around and tries to save his city from the government who's coming in to try. Oh, and from spoilers from a guy called Kessler, who's just him from the future, going back in time to toughen up Cole to prepare him for what's to come.
Ooh,
It's one of my absolute favorite game series, and I'm so sad that we haven't gotten a new installment since PS4.
Did
I hope
the
Sucker Punch.
manufacturer shut down, or are they just not interested in making anymore?
Sucker Punch just sort of abandons IPs sometimes. I hope we revisit it one day, though. Are the creatures' head cases controlling from Nasher? In the concept art, I don't think so. I think they're just like straight up a rhino and stuff. But usually, I mean, if they're from Nasher, they're going to be controlling species from Nasher. I just don't think they're drawn in the art.
Yeah.
Kuro 23 and I escaped the Old West together. So hearing you was shot dead, like, it hurts.
Kuro 23 was
What a
shot
ridiculous
dead.
sentence. Where'd you put the symbol? You put it on his arm! That's cute!
Because it's hero time.
I love it! I love it!
I love it. I love it.
Who do you think would be Ben's favorite superhero from DC or Marvel? Good question. If Ultra Ben and Sumo Slammers are anything to go from, Ultra, I don't know. He might just be generic and say Superman.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think his favorite Marvel hero would be Thor, too.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. Or Sentry.
Yeah.
Also, quick question. Do you think you'll be able to release the other Aliens sword after that from Tenable to Headcase? Yeah. They'll release as they are done, as usual.
Yep. They'll be popping up around, up and down. We'll do a whole alien expose at the end of the month. That's when we can do the big bubble butt and arrow posts. Like maybe the final week of this month, we highlight those aliens and then Drazen aliens and make like a daily post.
Sure.
Yeah.
Along with the new alien I have cooking for my birthday.
Oh yes, it'll all lead up to it.
February 3rd this year, we're making another one of my boys, you know. he's one of the last sort of like, this is my boy. This is one of Cairo's go-tos. So we're starting to fill that out a little bit, but he's going on the brand new playlist 26.
Yeah, nice and shiny.
It's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be real fun.
Aren't you ignoring? Yeah, no, Delson was great. Delson was an awesome character. I grew up with Cole, you know. But yeah, in the latest release, Infamous Second Son for the PS4, the protagonist changed to Delson Rowe, who is able to. He's sort of like the Avatar. He can touch other conduits and absorb their powers partially. Use like little facets of it.
How long does it stay?
It just stays. He, it just sort of he just acquires it. But it's the one thing I didn't like about it. In order to switch between them, you have to see throughout the Infamous games, you sort of run out the meter with using your powers, so you have to absorb your element from different sources. So like Cole McGrath absorbs his electricity from power sources, and then a fire conduit would have to set something on fire and then absorb that or what. Water conduits absorb water, yada yada. But in order to switch in Second Son between the power sets, you have to absorb the element of that power, as opposed to just being able to switch on a dime, which would have been way funner. So you just sort of have to seek out. There are 4 powers he has in that. That's smoke, neon, digital, and concrete.
What's neon? Just like light stuff, or?
Yeah, so with neon, he has like his bolts are way more precise. They're like sniper bolts, and he has this big. You actually made an alien based off of that power set. One of the earlier ones. It was like, hold on, if I bring up the name, maybe you'll remember. Give me just one sec to find it again. I'm scrolling through the link. I'm scrolling. Is it in here? Yeah, Brightspeed. Remember Brightspeed?
Oh, yes, that was one from quite a while ago. That was
Yeah.
bird speedster looking.
Yeah, with the neon trailing off of it. That's how Neon Delson travels.
Oh.
Just like really, really quickly like that. So that's how Neon works basically. But then they released this other game which let you play as the person who you absorb the neon from in the story, Fetch, and her powers, completely focused on neon. They're so much funner to play because she has way more she can do. Like, you would go throughout the city and there would be like boosts throughout, and you just like run through. It felt like accelerating Galvin a little bit.
Ooh.
Except with the neon. It was really fun. In fact, I might play it again. All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, JP Money donated $2 more. Thank you. And said he has them fully, just needs core relays. In the original games, core relays are how he got new powers and how he brought power back to different parts of the city with the citywide blackout.
Is it like a...
Oh, hey, Drazen's here.
Hey, Drazen.
Drazen says Ben has been banned from several museums after using this alien to drive a dinosaur skeleton. That's, you know what? I fucks with that.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I'm a huge Infamous fan too, JP. You're good. Thank you for bringing it up. If Moon Knight turned into Alien X, which personality would be the voice of reason? Or would they all be the voice of reason? I don't know, maybe... Who's the other one that's not Mark Spector?
Jake?
Jake would not be the voice of reason. He's bloodthirsty. No, the British one.
Oh, I don't remember the name. It's been a hot
Me
minute.
neither. He wasn't my favorite part of the series, honestly. I much preferred Mark Spector. Which playlist will Soulcatcher be on? 13, the Perkins playlist.
The Perkity Dirt.
Yep. Kellen, which Ben 10 games have you played? Pretty much all of them. I sort of stopped with the reboot ones, but otherwise I've played all of them to exhaustion. I played Protector of Earth on PSP nonstop. To the point where I figured out on I think the Washington D.C. level, if you run through it fast enough as Accelerate, you can fall through the level before it completely loads.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I love killing myself in games.
It wasn't even killing yourself. It was literally just falling through the ground forever. It was funny. Yeah. And then I played Omniverse for Omniverse 2 for 3DS like every single day of my senior year of school. Every single day. Without fail. I love the Alien Force games. I love the Ultimate Alien games. I even had the Battle Scanner one.
You had the Hyperscan?
I did.
Yo,
I don't know where it went.
If you ever find that, I would love to give it a shot.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere in my parents' storage.
Alright, we have to raid their house.
It's a storage locker. We just have to raid the storage locker.
Even better.
Whoa, JP Money, $10 more. Thank you.
Thanks, JP.
He says last one, but even though it stinks, Sucker Punch has to move on to Ghost. They're great games too, and I highly recommend them both. I respect them moving on to new things and not draining the series dry like Ubisoft. That's fair. But I feel like it was just starting to get good, the Infamous series. It didn't get the like wide mainstream recognition that it deserved. Let's see. What's your least favorite elemental alien?
Buzzshot.
You mean He's not elemental. He just eats explosion type. You know, we never got explained why the stuff that he digests turns into explosive bile. I would love to hear the science behind that. I wonder if Ryan would ever take a crack at that.
Ryan would probably come up with.
We always just sort of accepted it that he just explodes his barf. Kyber's ship would be such a playhouse to this alien.
Oh, true.
It's
Yeah, he uses this alien to play pranks on Kyber.
What does Ben do for money in 5YL? Or is he just funded by the plumbers or Max or his parents?
The plumbers pay him a salary, and he constantly gets, like, rewards and donations from, like, galaxies that he saves and stuff like that. So he rarely ever has to pay anything for anything. He could probably walk into, like, any restaurant anywhere, and they'll serve him for free. So he puts all of his money into the development of Omnitrix City.
But even though he can do that, he still defaults to what was the burger place?
Burger Barn, yeah.
Yeah, he just goes there all the time.
He gets free burgers for life, and he just doesn't go anywhere.
And chili fries.
Yum yum.
What a life he has. Let's see. What element would you want to be able to bend from Avatar or Korra?
Air.
I think air. I think you can do the most with that. Air or fire.
I would say air, because it's also the least destructive. Like, if you think about earthbending, for example, where can you do that without being sued for property damage?
It's true.
Like, you can't go anywhere. Or bending fire, what can you light on fire?
Yeah. Plus air and firebenders can do it from anywhere. Waterbenders need a source of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so air or fire. 5YL finale when? Soon.
Yeah, before June.
Before June.
Yep.
Soon.
Maybe sooner, maybe... Nope, definitely not later. Either June or before then.
Alright. Would Divinity still be able to use his powers if Ben replaced his whole vocabulary with brain rot terms? Probably.
Yeah, he would say Riz on this and start opening up wormholes.
He's stepping on the beat. Do, 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 do. If No Watch Ben used Alien X, would it have been the same two floating heads, or would it be completely different ones? Also, do you think there's floating heads for everyone that will ever wear the watch? Yes, to the second one. As for the first question, probably the same. I think they're the same for every Ben.
Yeah. Also, because he got his Omnitrix from Ben Prime, and Bellicus and Serena keep making hints and comments that they like exist and are aware of like what's going on, even when Ben is an Alien X. And they even seem like they're gonna outlive him somehow. So the Omnitrix that you're using, I feel like also plays into it. If he was gonna have different heads, I would say it would have to be from the Omnitrix that's from his universe, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, airbenders can take the air from people's lungs too. That's crazy.
Yeah. And they
If
can also
5
make
years
that
later
scooter.
ever gets, sorry,
They can also make the scooter.
they can. Air scooter looks fun. Um, if 5 years later ever gets dubbed into different languages, will you do a reaction live stream on which one's considered the best?
I know a
Maybe.
couple dubs already are out there. There's a Portuguese dub run by Luigi, which is very intricate. He even translates a lot of the text, like in background props and signs and stuff. I know there's a Turkish dub. I know there's someone was working on a Polish dub. I don't know how far they got into it. um, but I get people asking me if they can dub it all the time, and I always say yes. So it's just a matter of which ones end up materializing.
If you can choose only one 5YL alien to make full canon for any of the series, which one? Um, Ultraviolent would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or Buckwild.
Maybe Slampede. Or Mantibolt.
Slampede would be a great original series alien just because that's when the concept art it was based on was designed.
Yeah.
After 5YL, can we do 10YL? Probably not.
10YL. What's everybody up to today? Taxes.
10YL's just been 10,000 at that point. If you can only choose one 5YL alien. Oh, I already read that. I'm tired. What more time? I'm sorry. Ask more questions. You should do a conformity gate ending for 5YL. I don't know what that is because I haven't seen Stranger Things last season yet, so.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Probably not. How would Ben react if he drank a chili fry smoothie? I don't think he'd like. Well, Max might like it.
He did like the meat smoothie. I feel like a chili fry smoothie would be similar in a way. Maybe he'd like it.
Maybe. JP Money says, I keep forgetting to say this. Remember in Race Against Time, the ship that flew at the end of the movies as a teaser, the pop-up trivia said Vilgax, question mark? I'm surprised Kuro never brought that up.
I did in my breakdown. And I said, I don't think that's Vilgax.
I'd have to watch it again. I don't remember. Does the Omnitrix protect Ben from getting diabetes from all the junk food he eats? I don't see why not. Yeah. It probably protects him from cancer, Alzheimer's, all that shit.
That's his power.
It's DNA altering.
Being diabetes proof.
I mean, it's a DNA altering device. It surely it corrects those, you know, those faults in his DNA to help him survive, right?
No, I would certainly think so.
I want an Omnitrix.
I want to eat without worrying about diabetes.
That'd be nice.
Am I gonna die of these beaties? Not with this watch.
I want to go in the sun all day and not worry about leukemia.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Meat smoothies aren't man food. A meat smoothie is by definition baby food.
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Kevin?
Kevin? He wakes up and is startled. He looks for Kevin first.
Kevin?
Julie raises an eyebrow.
Yeah. No, Ben, it's just me. Oh. Go back to sleep.
She gets really self-conscious. Is he in love with Kevin?
And Ben thinks, am I in love with Kevin?
And Kevin thinks, am I in love with Kevin?
Yeah.
He probably is. Were you disappointed that Van Cleis wasn't in Heroes United because of it being GRS3? Also, if it had a proper sequel where Rex came to Ben's homeworld, what would you have liked the plot to be?
I think the plot of Heroes United was just enough. I think Van Cleis being there would have made it a bit too complicated. Alpha deserves his own dedication. As for a sequel, I mean, they could just do it again, make a new villain. Maybe even bring Alpha back. Like, now he has to worry about nanites getting into his dimension. I don't know. I don't think I would just, like, bust out Animo or something. And, like, that's what they're dealing with. It's gotta be just as big and epic as Alpha was.
Yeah. Damn, you're speeding through this guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still gotta draw his little hand thingies, too.
Oh, God, the veins.
Yeah.
I can't see him being this alien too often. That's fun that he gets a little skull, though. Maybe that's just a thing for Necrospasthi. Maybe they just, like, they choose a skull when they're a youngin' and wear it for...
Yeah. This is their, identity or something. This type of skull you choose determines what...
This is how they diversify between themselves aesthetically, yeah. It's their hair. Thoughts on Glitch from the reboot? I honestly don't understand the idea that much, but there are a few ideas from the reboot that I don't really understand, so I've just sort of succumbed to that. Is Azimuth the villain of the Ben 10 ripoff crossover, which happens at the same time as the whole 5YL story? What are you talking about?
The ripoff crossover?
What's the ripoff crossover? Can this alien interact with aliens with exposed bone like Writhers? I don't know, Drazen. That's a question for you. Imagine if Ben could never age past his prime, since the Omnitrix turns the user into the best version, meaning everything he turns back, he should stay in his prime after a certain age. I feel like he still ages, but the Omnitrix just keeps him as the best version of whatever age he is.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you think the Omnitrix would let him die of old age?
I think it would. But I have heard other theories. Like, I remember Hershey and I were talking one time about the possibility of the Omnitrix making him immortal, and it's just going to be him and Paradox at the end of the universe. Which I actually think is a really cool idea, but...
I like that too.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just immortal so long as he's wearing the watch. Maybe he decides one day, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. He'll probably
I've seen
want to
everything.
die.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he wouldn't mind having an extended life, but he wouldn't want to live forever either. Um, do you think that Ben can turn into dolphins or white mice? That's what they said.
Yep.
This alien's abilities work on the idea of regenerating, so it needs to interact with something that needs flesh to regenerate. So would a Ryther be that?
Yeah, well, Riders have flesh, but they also have their bones exposed. But that's like part of who they are. It's not an injury.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Good day, Kuro. My alien production is going smoothly. 6 out of 8 done.
Nice.
That's from Kate.
Keep it up, cool Kate.
Where is Omnitrix City located in 5YL?
South Dakota, maybe? Where's Mount Rushmore?
South Dakota.
There. Because we see Mount Rushmore in the background of the first Ben 10,000 Future, and that's Omnitrix City, so I kind of like keeping that consistency.
Same. Is Farah's technically canon now? Extended.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on the wiki, it's in the Omnitrix, thus making it canon.
It's also canon that Ben has only ever turned into Farah's once, never again. Just long enough to realize what he is. And he's like, okay, putting a key on that.
Yeah. Ben has a do not use playlist. This is on that too.
I was watching this channel while doing homework for a few days, and I love y'all's videos, especially the episode breakdowns. Thank you, Kaho.
Thank you. Breakdowns will resume this year, and I'm gonna try to get back on weekly breakdowns again once 5YL is done. That'd be nice.
In one video, Kuro mentioned all the ripoffs of Ben 10 that you made. Do you mean the variants?
Oh, like Ben 7, Sea of Esh.
And Jungle Ben and stuff?
Oh, those are the alternate Bens. I think he's talking about the Bootleg Ben universe. Like all the Bootleg Bens.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's a universe with only Bootleg Bens?
Yeah, it shows up for one panel towards the end of episode 12.
Oh.
Yeah. Just as a little joke.
He says you made videos about have their own adventure, and you were able to see them as Easter eggs in a panel of 5YL.
Yeah.
So what was the question?
I don't know.
Could you repeat the question?
Lay it on me again. Hit me.
When will Kuro fold and use the fill tool?
The fill tool
Never.
does not
That's
work as well on Photoshop because of anti-aliasing.
Also, that's quitter talk.
Yeah. What do you take me for, a hootenanny?
That's the easy way. You do it the right way.
Yeah.
You build up the muscle.
This country wasn't built on the fill tool.
What do you think is Grandpa Max's favorite alien? Mentacle.
Yeah.
He says, Ben, change into something else, please.
Every now and then, Grandpa Max, at like 2 in the morning, drunkenly wanders into Ben's room. He's like,
Magical Ben now.
You think you can use magical? I just gotta get something off my
Grandpa,
chest.
we talked about this.
And all he does is just like rant for hours at Mentacle as if he's talking to Xylene. Why did you leave in the
Why'd
ship?
you leave? Yeah. Xylene, have a drink with me. It's Ben down.
Xylene, I wrote you
Not
a
right
song,
now.
Xylene.
Put on the wig.
She doesn't even have hair. Put it on.
Put it on. I don't like this universe. We don't visit this universe that often. This isn't even the worst alien that Ben could have gotten from Nasher. Ben could have ended up with one he called Memento Morbid. Well, maybe one day. Is the bootlegs Ben similar to Powerpuff Girl bootlegs? I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
Are there bootleg Powerpuff Girls shows? Because like the bootleg Ben universe are based on like real bootleg Ben 10 shows. I'm not aware of any bootleg Powerpuff Girls shows if they exist.
Sounds right. Let's see. Oh yeah, voicing for JoJo's was fun. It was a lot of screaming, but it was very cathartic because there was a lot of bad happening at the time. It was nice to have something to take out that frustration, and Diavolo came at just the right time for that. It was also a legendary anime. I felt so badass saying the things I said during it.
I gotta watch that now.
I think you'd like it actually. It's very ridiculous, but in a it takes the ridiculous and turns it into like badass. It's hard to describe it any way else.
It does sound like my kind of show. I only know the memes.
Like the characters in it consistently do these like poses from Vogue magazine, but somehow the aura is such a way where these poses are like completely alphaing the other characters.
Hell yeah. So I gotta listen to Madonna when I'm reading it.
Sure. He uses a bunch of old music as inspiration for it as well. Like all of the powers in it, they're called stands. Have you heard about stands before?
I know about stands. Like there's like a summoning thing, sort of, where like you get this guy behind you, and he has an ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the powers are the stand users, but the powers manifest as like a guy behind you, or like an inanimate object or something. It's always something weird, and it's more often than not named after an old band or an old song or something.
So were you
It's really weird.
A character or a stand?
Yeah, I was the main villain of season 5. And usually the stand and the user are voiced by the same person. So I was both Diavolo and Emperor Crimson or King Crimson.
Oh, I thought Emperor Crimson was just like his nickname.
Emperor Crimson's the name of his stand.
Okay.
It's King Crimson in Japanese, but a lot of them had to be localized out of those names because of copyright.
Emperor Crimson.
Yep.
You haven't paid your water bill in 4 months.
Where'd that come from?
It's a direct quote.
Pretty direct.
I'm secretly a huge JoJo fan.
Emperor Crimson. Man,
Emperor
I do miss it.
Get down from there. That's too high.
Get What are you doing up there?
What are you doing?
Come on down. You make my life so hard. All right, let's see here. Let me look for questions. Hey, Kuro, I just watched your interview with Duncan. Why weren't Duncan and the rest of the crew allowed to watch 5YL? Or if they did, and you talked to them, what did they think of it?
So typically, and this goes for all creators, not just Man of Action, a studio requests that anybody involved in the direct production of a series cannot read fan fiction online, because if there's ever an episode or an idea or anything that comes out and it can be provably traced to be paid back, drawn from inspiration from the fan fiction, then that causes a whole bunch of legal shit problems, ownership problems.
Yeah.
So there's just a general rule of thumb where creators aren't even allowed to read fan fiction. That way, if there's anything that does come up, it's just a coincidence. Now that 5YL is over, I don't believe it's the same issue. That's also kind of why we got Yuri. When I first talked to him in 2018, he was still Vilgax in the reboot. But now it's been long enough where things are okay. So maybe Duncan can read 5YL by now? Oh wait, no, because there's the freaking comic coming out. Yeah, he still can't read it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh well. That's okay. Maybe he could read it like in 20 years or so.
I hope he likes it then.
Yeah.
I didn't read 5YL series. To variants like Ben 23 make an appearance, Beta or Albedo. There are variants, but neither of them.
Yeah. Only in flashbacks.
Only in flashbacks.
Yeah. I was unloading the dishwasher earlier today and I fucked up my back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really am aging.
Mm. You're not even 30 yet.
I know. I have horrible back problems.
You gotta stretch.
I gotta stretch.
Stretch is good.
I'm gonna
Stretch
it
keeps you elastic.
about it. Ugh.
Good idea.
Ugh. Ugh.
Are we going to finish Headcase early?
Ooh. Potentially. Depends how long the hands take.
Well, if we do, you want to go back to like Soul Catcher or one of the earlier Drazen things and finish shadowing on it.
Yeah, I can circle back.
If is good.
Starring John Krasinski.
That's right. Was it John Krasinski?
Oh, either was in it or he wrote it or directed it or something, but somehow he's in that movie.
I never saw it and I never understood what it was supposed to be.
Me neither.
Just Foster's home, right?
I guess so. That's what I got from the trailer.
Yeah. The plot I never really understood. But then again, I never gave it a shot, so maybe I should.
Well, if
Does Kuro plan? If it's good.
What do I plan on doing? What am I doing?
Does Kuro plan to take voice acting roles outside of his own creations, or is it something he's not as passionate about? Also, can I ask OR's or Ash's answer to that too?
Ryan
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just voiced a Pokemon professor for a video.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out.
Forget the name of it. Yeah.
I always have fun doing it, but I don't think I would pursue it as seriously as like Ryan or Kellen would. But I'd be happy to, like, any project we do, I'd love to find a way to get my voice in there for fun. And if I was ever given an opportunity, I'd love to, but I feel like I gotta really level up first, and I don't know. It's hard to say. Probably not, but maybe.
Mm-hmm. You voiced Galvin.
Yeah, I was in Galvin.
You play a boy.
I was a flaming boy. Big fire everywhere.
Flame boy.
Ah, owie.
That was your line.
Yeah.
Owie.
Maui, owie.
I don't do voice requests on these streams. It's not about that. It's about Ben 10. I can answer questions.
It's about Tittle Totter. Why is the smoothening not on? Oh, it is. Why does it feel weird? Oh, it's because I'm on a bigger canvas. Okay.
Does Ben still consider the worst as his worst alien in 5YL? I'm sure he's found something worse.
Yeah, I think the name is more of just a joke than an actual ranking.
Mm-hmm. It's, in fact, I wasn't too big a fan of him just suddenly saying this guy was the worst upon immediately turning into him.
Yeah.
How would he have known? He could just feel it in his bones.
Yeah, he's like immediately feels weakness when he becomes the worst.
Being on Attack on Titan was awesome. I couldn't believe I was part of that, and recording on it was amazing too. The great Mike McFarlane was directing me. If he's actually he's having a hard time right now. He's got some hospital issues with a tumor in his brain. So if you want to support him, look up Mike McFarland on Kickstarter. I'm sure he'd appreciate it a lot. Or GoFundMe. Sorry. What's my favorite animal? Either a bat or a kangaroo.
Ooh, kangaroos are nice.
What about you? I love kangaroos a lot.
I'm a big dog and cat person, but if it was like a non-pet type, either a turtle or an owl.
Cool. I don't think I knew that. A turtle or an owl.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, owls I've just always loved. I've just had an attraction to them. And turtles, I think I like just a lot of like what present. Like they're always like the spiritual wisdom type of character in media. There's a lot of like religious connotations with them in different philosophies, and they're just a very interesting animal to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I had a little stuffed turtle since the day I was born. In fact,
Aw.
it's right here. I'm gonna show it on camera.
Aw.
It's my oldest possession. It's one of the only things that's survived every time I've ever moved. It's this turtle. So.
Have Mochi or Bruce tried to get at it?
No, but I usually keep it pretty high up, so they don't even have the chance to try. But, it's actually, if y'all saw in the stream, the pink collar was Mochi's pink collar when I first got Mochi. I got her from one of Yvonne's old co-workers' daughters, and she named her Strawberry. And I thought that name was really dumb. It's like she's a
Her
great
full
cat.
name is Strawberry Mochi. Is that it? Did you do it?
He still needs the little...
Oh, he needs those things.
Yeah.
Sorry. I keep forgetting.
It's all good. But yeah, that's all of his texture and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Little whippity doos.
Headcase. Do you think Persona's gameplay would fit well for Ben 10? Yeah. The turn-based RPG, I don't know. Ben 10 feels like it would be faster paced than that. But, I mean, Ben, Glenn, Kevin, and Rook would be a good party in like a turn-based RPG. I could see that.
Yeah, maybe Ben's not playable.
Why?
To make you focus on all those other characters. Like, the point of the game is you have to rescue Ben or something.
Interesting.
That'd be pretty fun.
I wonder if people would play that. It'd be like The Legend of Zelda, but The Legend of Ben.
Yeah.
Do you think that Albedo has an Albedo 23 counterpart? And if that counterpart has another counterpart? I mean, there's probably an Albedo in the Ben 23 universe.
Yeah, I don't think he did the whole Omnitrix thing, though. Because a lot of Albedo... Well, we see in Ben 23's world, Azimuth works with Tetrax and 6-6. So their relationships are already very different. So I don't think we could just assume Albedo would be in the mix, nonetheless make his own Omnitrix and thus get stuck looking like Ben. But
No.
It's possible. Like, that could have been the same somehow.
Oh, Jello has a turtle too.
Yeah, Turtle Club.
Turtle Club, Turtle Club. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Would the Omnitrix protect Ben from stubbing his toe? No, but it would make it heal faster, probably.
Yeah.
Would Ben use Squirtapillar to start his own smoothie business?
Squirtapillar?
Mm. Yeah, the big caterpillar that regurgitates smoothies.
Oh. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's a transformation we have to draw.
Squirtapillar.
When did Kuro stop watching The Flash?
I watched the whole thing. I stopped caring around season 7 though.
That's what he said too. Season 7, he stopped caring.
Yeah, I really tried to, because I was just like, no, it's just this arc or this episode, and just I'm very impressed how consistently bad it was for the rest of the series since season 7. I watched the series finale on a laptop with Hershey right before MomoCon in a hotel, and it was god awful. It was horrible.
Well, I'm not going to give it the time of day then.
Yeah.
The Ducking 8480. Welcome to the Ink Drop tier.
Hey.
Thank you for subbing. Is Ben turtly enough for the Turtle Club? When he's Terraspin or Shellhead.
Yeah. He can be.
He can be in any club he wants. Let's see. Question. Someone thinks that come on guys, no spamming. Please stop. I thought CW Flash stopped being good after season 4. I never watched it though.
I didn't mind season 5. I think that is when it started falling off, but there was still some good episodes after that. Whereas in season 7, I think there was like a total of like 3 episodes that I thought were good out of like 7, 8, and 9. Which is ridiculous.
I've never watched a single episode.
The first season is awesome. In fact, I would still say, despite everything I just said, season 1 of The Flash is one of my favorite things on TV ever. It's like, it's so special to me, and I think it's pretty good. Seasons 2 and 3 carry the hype a little bit, but it is different. And season 4 and 5 are kind of funky. And yeah,
Funky, eh?
Yeah. A little bit funky.
Can you stream ranking your opinions on all of the 5YL aliens on the wiki?
Ooh.
Goodness.
I don't know.
That would take a while.
Because like most of those are like other people's commissions. I feel like I can't like, put them on blast. Because like if there's ones I really like don't like, and I'm just like, yeah, this alien sucks, and like you made that, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. No. Probably not. Oh yeah, do Kuro and Kellen like aliens that reference real-life figures and mysteries like Ben, Mummy, and Frankenstrike? Really only if they could have inspired the mysteries that they're based off of. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense to me and makes me enjoy it less.
I agree.
Like, what are they called? The Snarrow species.
The Theptkufans?
Theptkufan, yeah. Theptkufan could have been on, like a few could have landed in Egypt, sure. And they could have based stuff off of them, sure. But like, I don't know, Frankenstrike is kind of like only Mary Shelley saw a Frankenstrike. Interesting. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It just has to make sense. For me, as long as you can make sense logically, then I'll like it a lot more. But if it doesn't make sense, then I will not like it as much. And that's just me.
This is who I'm meant to be.
This is me. Oh man. I was watching Grey's the other day, and it's owned by ABC, so one of the patients had that playing on their iPod. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Couldn't believe it.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Are there any popular public domain aliens that could have appeared in Ben 10? Public domain, like Grey's? Because gray matter's based on the Greys.
Yeah. A couple aliens seem to take that kind of influence too, like Tack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the plan after 5YL? You'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff and things and stuff. Subscribe and find out.
We do have plans. We just don't want to tip our hands yet.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be there or be square.
Come on, Kellen. We're getting some use out of Kuro's work here. What do you mean?
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I'm drawing spots.
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm drawing spots!
You know how I feel about that.
About spots? Well,
yeah.
I guess
it's time to stop caring about my feelings, I guess.
Yeah. I just want you to know your feelings are the lowest of my priorities.
I know. Sings head. Let's see. I meant in general for my Omniverse question, like any Ben having a counterpart of a counterpart, would it be like a multiversal tree explanation? Did you get that?
I think it's just there's too many variables. Like it could and it couldn't, but you know anything I say yes to, there's going to be a universe where that's not true. So maybe.
Yeah. Good answer. Kringle the Summoner does not exist in 5YL lore.
Yeah.
But sure, he could have inspired Santa Claus, like, and Soulcatcher could have inspired Krampus. In fact, that I feel like should be canon to 5YL universe, that Soulcatcher species inspired the Krampus. I think we actually went into that on the stream that we made him.
Yeah.
Das Krampus! Das Krampus!
Das Krampus.
Ye old Germans who discovered the Krampanian or whatever it's called. Krampus! Krampus! Krampus!
Oh, crap.
Cramp! Alright. Hi, Kuro. I got myself a job at Papa John's and recommend reacting to Lucky Dirt production at Ben 10K Dub. Those are two completely different things. I like both of them, though.
I'll do it when you play that dub at your Papa John's.
Yeah. Send us a Papa John's pizza, and maybe we'll consider reacting.
Let's see what kind of slicing and dicing you got going on over there.
Is that the chain?
Is it? Or is it the Rony Pony?
Is that the chain?
The cheddar. The Gouda.
You were so into that for a second.
I was. Now I've evolved.
You have evolved. How's Soulcatcher going? Yeah, we answered that before. He's good. He just needs shadows and some energy effects, and he'll be ready.
Yeah. He'll be catching all the souls, including yours. Look out.
Look out!
He's here. He's at your door.
Do you live in Honolulu, Hawaii? If not, I can't do that. Oh yeah, no, just throw it. Just throw it across the sea. It's cool. We'll catch
really
it.
Hard. Yeah.
Yeah. You can do it.
I believe in you.
Just got to throw it really hard.
Really hard.
Let's see here.
Now see here.
Now, sure. Cyclops could have inspired the Cyclops. Maybe.
Well,
perhaps. I feel like
some mythical beings are real in Ben 10 too. Like I believe there's Cyclops isn't out there.
Yeah, that seems right.
In fact, there was the wrestler. Maybe he was like a literal Cyclops that just got mixed up in the city.
What were they called? The neural. What species we hate?
The null, the Krolls, some shit like that.
Groll.
Yeah, something. I don't know. They're so forgettable and terrible.
How do you feel about how about you do a 5YL alien redesign ranking instead of alien commissions? I mean, that's just ranking your own work, though.
Yeah. That's probably more feasible, but Yeah, maybe for like episode 14's release or something. That could be fun. Because we ranked all Ryan's ultimates.
Okay.
We'll see.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Alright. Have you guys analyzing the Ben 10 series with the breakdown make you like Ben 10 less or more?
About the
More
same.
for me.
Yeah, a lot of the
Fair
thoughts.
enough.
Like, sometimes it makes me like certain episodes more because I pay more attention to them. So yeah, I guess more, but generally I still feel about the same towards it.
Fair. Imagine if all the mythologies in Ben 10 just ended up being aliens, like maybe Zeus was some kind of electric alien that Ben hasn't discovered.
Imagine dragons.
Imagine dragons. Could be funny, or it could be fun, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like there are some myths that should be myths too, though.
Yeah, not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah.
Hi, Mochi.
It's the Mochnoid.
The Mochnoid. What you moching on?
Go Moch about it.
What's that, Mochi? You just got in on the ground floor of an incredible investment opportunity that you'd like to share with me?
It's called Mochcoin.
Mochcoin, huh? Well, if you're vouching for it, how bad could it be?
It's up. It's up on crypto right now.
Yeah. If I buy 17 shares right now, I get a little badge next to my server icon.
Let's see. Did you know there was a game called Kuro where you can shapeshift into an alien as well? No. What is that?
No.
Kuro.
Okay, who's a little popo? My little popo beep 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 beep.
People seem to like it.
The game?
Yeah, it's a 2D co-op or action RPG creature collector hack and slash.
It's a lot of adjectives.
Interesting. Yeah. A role-playing indie fighting shooter game adventure. If Ben could cook one of his alien species, which one do you think he'd cook? I'm guessing either his Tiffin transformation or his Luo. No. What's the species called again?
What species?
Tiffin.
Oh, Luodin.
They're Luodin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Luodin. I was mixing up Luodin and Lenopin in my head. I thought Lenopins were Luodins for a second. Probably either him or Walkatrout.
I would eat all of them.
I know you would.
Every single one of them. Oh.
Can Upchuck just store the things he eats, or does he have to expel it? If Ben would transform back before expel it, does he suffer?
I think he'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen him barf up stuff that he's eaten as Upchuck before, like nuts and bolts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I personally am not a fan of the retcon of all gourmand stomachs being linked together through one interdimensional thing. I don't really like that.
No, me either. That was a very odd, unnecessary idea.
Yeah.
I think makes the alien worse off.
Yeah, I'd rather he just be able to eat a bunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like if he doesn't spit it out, that might, I don't know, that might lead to some problems.
Headcase. Check him out.
That's it.
He's
Wahoo!
here.
Hooray!
Headcase. Bloppity blop.
He's cool looking.
He looks
He's
like
cool
he's
looking.
gonna stick to me.
All right, so what do you want to do now? Do you want to finish up one of the other aliens?
Yeah, I got Tentamole right here. I can shade him.
Shade him up.
It's mole time.
Guacamole time.
Guacamole. Guacamimi.
Guacamochi.
Pop, lock, and guac it.
I don't understand. What is this language? What do you think about Warchit from the Ben 10 Final Clash fighting game? Was that a Cartoon Network game?
I don't believe I'm familiar with that.
Kuro and Kellen, would you guys imagine one day Duncan Rouleau asking Kuro for permission to use the 5YLE on Origin, both being a Cronian and an alternate Ben, to add to the canon? Absolutely not. There's no way.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea, and I think he'd think it's a cool idea, but you just can't use fan canon like that. They don't do it.
Yep.
The legal rights issues for them are just too convoluted. It just doesn't happen.
Nope.
I would love for it to happen, don't get me wrong. I just think there's quite a little percentage chance of it happening.
There's like a 0.0010% chance it happens.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
It kind of makes the upchuck species less of a feasible species with the whole stomach retcon. Yeah, a little bit. Headcase, my favorite lawyer. That's Briefcase. Is this stream going to last for a while? We've got 26 more minutes.
Yep. Every stream is 2 hours.
Would Ben enjoy playing Red Dead Redemption? Probably. He likes video games. I don't know. Do you think it wouldn't be fantastical enough for him?
He's not much of a cowboy person, right? Isn't Red Dead like the Western game series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd be more into like something that's like sci-fi or martial arts based.
Yeah.
He seems to like fight.
Are there any? Yeah. But you can kind of fight. Wow. I get what you mean. Are there any FNAF characters you don't already voice that you want to voice? Helpy. I would love to be that little guy. If you had to choose one of your aliens to make canon, what would it be? We did that already.
Yeah.
We said that already. We answered that one.
I chose Satan.
Yeah. What is your opinion on Ben 10 Franklin Mad parody? It was. I'm glad it was acknowledged. That was just some guy in a board meeting like, "Hey, Ben has the same name as Ben Franklin. Haha, wouldn't it be funny if Ben Franklin had the Omnitrix?" And that's all it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy that Ben 10 even got a mad skit, but I
Yeah.
didn't like laugh.
No. Yeah, Mad was a weird series. Had like it was like trying to be SNL but on Cartoon Network, and none of the kids ever got the jokes, and the adults, all of the jokes were dumbed down a bit too much, so it was like really not for anybody.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of clips of it since it aired, like over a decade ago, and some sketches I was like, oh, I get it now. But I could see why I wouldn't have liked this as a kid. And there's others where I'm just like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm still not finding this that funny.
Yeah. Ben might be a BioShock fan. Maybe. Does he like horror stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
He likes spooky horror, like monsters. When he visited the Inner System.
Yeah. And him and
Like,
Julie watched like
this
a
is so
horror
cool.
movie or something, or we're gonna watch a horror movie together in a pet project.
Hmm. What Ben 10 thing do you not care for? There are a few.
Most of it. I'm just kidding.
The whole show.
Yeah, like, what is this shit?
It doesn't make any sense. No. I don't know. That's hard to say. That's like kind of a vague question. You'd have to put it into a category for me.
Yeah, same. Like, you can get a lot of my opinions in the breakdowns, but as for something that I just would think of, it's too
Out
broad.
of the air.
Yeah, too broad.
Yeah, that's too broad a question. If you guys had to pick, would you rather have another Ben 10 reboot or another continuation to Prime Ben 10? Another continuation to Prime Ben 10, probably.
I think I'd go for a reboot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, maybe a movie or two for the Prime show, but I think if it's really going to be successful, it's got to be a reboot. And I would want it
Fair
to
enough.
last long. Very long time.
Which Ben 10 villain do you think Ben would be most angry with if they became a good guy? I mean, would he be angry with them if they became good guys? He'd be suspicious, but I don't think he'd fault them for becoming good guys.
Yeah. The only one I'd see him having a problem with it somehow would be Vilgax, and that's just because he wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He wouldn't hate them for becoming good guys. He'd just not trust that they actually did.
Yeah. Precisely.
It would take a while to earn his trust. No, I said if this is going to be the last stream for a while until the next phase of commissions. Not necessarily.
Yeah, well, I still am definitely streaming at least one more, maybe two more times before the end of the month, because I gotta draw one more alien, because I said I'd do at least 5 out of the 10 this month, and then I might do a cleanup stream, and then we're streaming next month for Kellen's birthday, And then we have a stream planned at the end of the month for a little something something. So we'll be popping up. Yeah. I can always do dumb doodle streams too. Tenable's done.
Least favorite. Yeah. Oh, Tenable's done?
Yep. Look at that. Banging out 2. On to Gorilla.
Alright, Gorilla then.
Whoop, whoop. I might not even have to do a makeup stream then. I might just
There you go.
do it right here.
Let's see. Which Oh right, I already did that.
Which is which?
I think a movie is good enough for Prime Ben 10. Not gonna lie, I don't know if the general public would care to see more of the older Ben. I want to see more of older Ben. I'm tired of kid Ben. We've seen enough kid Ben.
If we got a reboot, he'd be a kid again, and we'd have to backtrack a lot.
Yeah. I'd much rather see him get into more adult, I like invincible type situations.
Yeah.
Like 5YL does.
Yeah, so I would like a continuation of Ben 10 personally. I'm thinking more like producer style. Like Patron,
Yeah.
thinking, like what can we sell? What would encourage longevity?
But fan style.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I would love if Ben 10 went on forever, like the original continuity.
Yeah, me too. Kellen, do you consider Ben 10 the face of Cartoon Network due to having more sequel shows like SpongeBob's the face of Nickelodeon? I would love to, but I don't think they do. I think they consider Titans Go as the face of Cartoon Network.
Yep. Maybe they could have.
Or Gumball.
Certainly not anymore.
Or Adventure Time. Yeah, not anymore. Adventure Time, maybe. Or Gumball.
All those friggin' lame-os.
General public, Kellen?
Slice out of here.
Wait, Cheesy, I'm confused now. What do you mean general public? Would you guys use the renaming Upchuck concept for original aliens? Renaming Upchuck? What does that mean?
Maybe like when you take the Upchuck concept art, we got Montsnick rep and Gluto out of it.
Well, you mean reusing the concept art, like reusing stuff from concept art?
I think so. That's what I'm deciphering.
Oh, remaining. Sorry, I thought it said renaming. Remaining. Yes, I would adore seeing the remaining Upchuck concept art for original aliens. I would love that. Maybe we dabbled in that at some point after we've exhausted everything else.
Yeah.
Is Wildmutt the only Vulpamancers we see from Vulpin? It feels like the only other ones we see are from the Noid.
That's very true. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we've ever seen others. Crazy. Anyway, the general public is more invested in Kid Ben 10, similar to Classic, but dedicated fans would prefer a continuation of Omniverse Ben 10. Yeah. I think a lot of fans would like more Kid Ben 10, though. But me personally, I just want to see Ben fucking grow up and get into... start living his life a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't want to rehash the same road trip over and over.
Controversially, if I had a Ben 10 reboot, I don't even think I'd want it to be a road trip.
What would you want it to be?
I think, especially supported by Omniverse, Ben 10 works so much better with a wide supporting cast of characters that he can rely on and develop and interact with him. Like, the road trip was like a staple of the classic series, but when you think about it, like, the fact that they were on a road trip never really felt as integral to what made Ben 10 special.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't think we need a road trip.
I don't think so either. But I do like the idea of him going to other planets and spending seasons at a time on different planets.
Yeah, that could be fun.
That kind of road trip.
Yeah.
Making new friends across the galaxy.
Even just being sent on.
I would have loved to see.
Missions.
I would have loved to see like more Kuros. See more Petropia. You know, it seems like every time they do go into another planet, they only stay there for an episode.
Yeah. Except for the Inner arc, which sucked.
Yeah. That had such potential. Ben 10 is kind of the similar situation to Spider-Man, where the writers keep rewriting him to be this high school, college guy instead of letting him be a full-grown adult. Agreed. Are we allowed to request edits to our Aliens wiki pages? I didn't care about Playlist 50 when I started making the Aliens, but now I'm invested in improving them. What are the rules there?
Short answer is no. It's kind of outlined in the rules document, but essentially that's going to create a chain reaction of like, oh, at any point in time from now until the end of time, you have the opportunity to change and edit your alien, and that would become a mess. So once it's up there, it's done. No changes.
Yep. These are the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Do you think that in the new comic Ben would start at 10 years old and gradually get older? Or would he stay the same age he was when he got the Omnitrix, 10 years old for the entire comic? More likely than not, Occam's Razor, it's literally just going to be the same Ben 10 story over again. And it's going to just be him being 10 for the whole run of the comic.
Yep.
That's the most likely because that's the most marketable. Which is a shame.
Yeah. I'd love if he would age up.
Yeah, please prove me wrong. I would love to see anything different, but I have no faith that it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'll still read it though. Kellen and Kuro, what you guys do if a flying roach was in your guys' house? Would you panic if the roach fly near your face?
No.
I would try and catch it with a cup and throw it outside.
Yeah. Bugs get in my house all the time. I'm used to it. I would just capture it and set it free.
Yeah.
You come on out.
I grew up in a house where there were bugs getting in all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
One time I accidentally, I didn't crush it, but like in the middle of the night, and I was still living with my parents at the time, but this is just so etched into my memory now. I can still see it so clearly. It was the middle of the night and I was walking back to my room and I put my foot down and I don't put it down all the way, but I feel in between my toes and the main foot, something big and wriggly, and I screamed. I'm like, ah! And my dad like jumped up and from his bed and came. He's like, what is it? There's an alien. And we turned on the light, and it's this big Jerusalem cricket, or they're also called potato bugs. Have you ever seen?
Not in person,
But
yeah,
you
yeah,
know what they are.
yeah.
They're massive. So we put it outside. But that was, that after that I was like, you know what? That's probably the worst it can get. So
I once freaked
I'm
out
I'm I'm pretty okay with bugs.
in a car. A moth flew into our window. I was 6, and I screamed. And my mom like almost swerved off the road, and she turns around. She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "A moth!" And she was pissed because I freaked out and almost crashed the car over a moth. And like, yeah,
No.
I get it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if any of us got seriously injured or whatever because I freaked out over a moth, I would be very disappointed in myself too.
All right, let's see. Kuro and Kellen, what is your opinion on if Netflix should own Warner Brothers or Paramount should own it? And give a valid reason why to give some closure for the matter. I don't think Netflix should own any production company that makes movies, especially Warner Brothers, because their CEO said that they're only going to let the movies be in theaters for runs of like 2 weeks and change, and then that's it. They show up on streaming, because as Bullet and Blockbusters said, it turns the movie experience into more content, and it whereas if it's in a theater, you get excited about it, you go with friends, you have the memories of experiencing with other people, and you tell others about that, and that makes hype grow. Whereas if you're just watching it in your living room with like by yourself or whatever, or with your friends, it's just like that gets rid of a lot of the human element. You don't get to go out and hear other people's reactions to it and all that. I like that part of it a lot. Like, I'm an introvert, but I do like seeing strangers be excited about the stuff I'm excited about. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, because Netflix is not a company focused on making a art or good movie experience. They're more focused on their the bottom dollar and pleasing the shareholders. Like you saw what they did with Inside Job. If there is any type of like, oh, it's not hitting the financial criteria that we had for it, then they'll just cut it immediately without any hesitation, no matter if people like it or not.
Yep.
So I really don't trust them with Warner Brothers. I don't.
I agree with everything you said. Those are also my thoughts, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Now, do I think that they'll revive old franchises? Maybe. Do I think that Ben 10 has a better chance of being a series again under Netflix? Maybe. But I also think it has a better chance of lasting one season and everybody liking it and it getting canceled immediately because some stupid reason, tax shit or whatever.
It'd be worse off too, because like if it has the reputation of being canceled after one season, people are gonna think it's because it's bad, not because Netflix just sucks at like maintaining their shows.
That's right.
And that might like kill it for a lot longer than it needs to.
Netflix recently agreed to keep films produced by WB in theaters for 45 days. I don't believe that for a second.
Even
I think
that's
they're going
really
to
short.
backtrack on that. And that is really short.
Like, theaters used to
A
be...
movie run should be like at least 3 months.
Yes. And then, like, a good
45
wait
days is
until it comes
half
on
that.
streaming, too.
Yeah.
Like,
But they
purposefully,
won't.
like, don't put it out there for a couple months. Like, make the theater experience matter more.
Both of you, if you have to give Fast Track another power that is different from Accelerate, what would it be?
Anything I said in the And Beyond episode.
Yeah, go watch that video. Ben 10 is not, the new comic is not releasing in February and it's delayed.
Yep.
And yeah.
I knew about that. Which
And
sucks.
Kuro is using Photoshop to draw.
Photoshop.
What do you think? Do you want to extend the stream until you're almost done with the shading?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make it. If anything, I'll go over like a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
I think he's just about ready, and then that's like 3 aliens completed. Right there. Then it's just Snap Trapper, and then whatever I'm doing. Whoever the 5th one is.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just so Mr. Kuro can close up here.
I'm so close. I can almost taste it. Yummy, yummy.
I don't want to taste it.
Taste it.
Get that goddamn thing.
Yummy, yummy.
I hope the comic. Wait, Outflex, do you mean 5YL or the reboot comic by Dynamite? Gorilla. Would you rather Zellatrix or Absolute Ben? I haven't seen enough of Absolute Ben 10 to know how it differentiates from the regular Omnitrix.
Yeah, I don't want to rank the fan Omnitrix users either for the same reasons I don't want to rank the fan aliens. It's just pitting people against each other, and
Yeah,
I don't enjoy
that's fair.
doing that.
That's fair. Cheesy says they don't think theaters have had the same impact since the pandemic. I mean, I looked at the numbers and I am seeing a lot of the younger generation, like Gen Zers, go to the movies. Like that part's not slowing down, but yeah, it is a bit diluted by streaming services now. Yeah, the reboot comic. I have faith that it'll release. It might take a while for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Would it be a huge risk if Paramount buys Warner Brothers, but Cartoon Network gets merged with Nickelodeon? I think so. I'm just not a fan of big company acquisitions, really. I used to be, but now I see the downsides of it. I just don't want everything to get absorbed under one umbrella company. I think different minds deserve to have different opinions for different things. Yeah, Paramount buying WB wouldn't be great. Do you think Comic Gwen would look more like OS Gwen or Reboot Gwen? Probably OS Gwen. There, I I'm calling it right now. I would bet money they're going to play completely on nostalgia here.
Yeah.
I would be so shocked if they did anything new or different.
I'm sure they're very aware a large part of Ben 10's marketability comes with the people who grow up with the show. Like, they're definitely going to try to get a new audience, but they should be aware at this point. And if they're not, that is incredibly surprising.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's see here. Ben and his friends going on the outer space trip to other planets. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd like to see that. You guys don't know.
Just about done.
That was a question from before.
Goo now. Goo Goo's done. Goo Goo Gaga.
Goo's done.
Shiznit. Well, hold on. That toenail looks a little bit darker than I would have liked it to be.
Would Ben lift Thor's hammer? Could he? Is he worthy?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
I guess I should say I feel like the more people that do it, the more, like, the less weight it has.
The less special.
Yeah. So, like, I want to say no, but I mean maybe. He does get away with a lot of shit. You could be like, yeah, I'm also worthy of Thor's hammer, and I'd be like, okay, sure.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay, Mary Sue.
All right, we have Tentamole. Oh, Tentamole is officially finished, the first of the Drazen commissions. On top of that, we have Gorilla. And to round us
officially
off today,
finished.
We have started and finished Headcase. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wonderful, productive stream. Y'all can tune in Saturday, January 31st for our first 2026 upload. It's going to be a pretty fun video that, especially if you like 5YL, you're going to get a kick out of it. And then we're going to be uploading periodically until June. By then, 5YL episode 14 will hopefully be out, and then breakdowns will continue weekly. But until then, you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing on our socials and join the Discord for some fun community interaction, and support us on Patreon and YouTube membership. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, keep it fizzy.
Say green beans.
Bean it up! Beans, 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 beans.